Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a inspired look. This look is going to be inspired by Janelle Monae. This is the makeup look that she wore to the Oscars this year and I really liked it. So yeah, this is the look I'm going to be going for. Looks like she has like a really strong brow and then sort of like a golden eye with a really defined crease and then just really natural pretty skin. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So one of the main components of this look is a really bold brow, so I'm going to go ahead and start on that first. The first brow product I'm going to take is this Anastasia Brow Definer. This is in dark brown, and I'm just going to start by brushing out my eyebrows. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in naturally at first, and then I'm going to build them up and make them look really thick but still feathered at the same time, as natural as I can. I'm just doing light strokes, filling in sort of the natural shape first. And as I get closer to the front, I'm just going to use really light strokes to imitate the appearance of brown hair. Eyebrow, for some reason, at the arch, like the hairs just do not grow the same as the other eyebrows, so I have to work on the arch a lot more on this brow. So now I'm gonna take the Dip Brow Pomade, and this is in dark brown. This will just make it a little bit darker and just a little bit more defined, and her eyebrows are really defined, so it's not taking so much time. Normally it would not. So once I kind of have the fullness where I want it, I'm gonna take some concealer and carve out my eyebrows. I'm taking just a little bit of my NARS concealer and a small concealer brush. And then I'm just going to blend out that concealer with a little concealer brush from Real Techniques. Whatever product is left over on my hand, I'm just going to take a bit of that concealer and put it on the eyelid, and this is just going to act as a eyeshadow primer. And to make sure that all stays in place, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just apply that where I applied the concealer. To carve out the top of my eyebrows, I'm going to take the foundation that I'm going to be using today and just apply that. Then to get that really feathered eyebrow look, I'm going to take this little Anastasia clear brow gel and just run this through my eyebrow. And this will just keep all the brow hairs in place. I did apply a little bit of tea tree oil and on my face, but now I'm going to apply a bit of this Kiehl's Ultra Moisturizing Facial Lotion to my face. And then Janelle just had an overall glow and looked really flawless. So to get that glow underneath my foundation, I'm going to be using this Becca Backlight Primer. I really love this stuff. I'm almost out, sadly. I need to get more. For foundation today, I'm going to be mixing this NARS Sheer Glow with the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. The Sheer Glow is just a little bit lighter and the Dewy and Smooth is just a little bit darker, so these should give me the right shade. And I'm just gonna dot this on my face. And then I'm going to take this Sephora foundation brush and blend this out. This foundation brush is supposed to give a really natural finish, and I think it does that. So yeah, celebrities always look like really flawless, but they're obviously, I mean, they're wearing makeup. So yeah, this is just a way to achieve that really flawless skin. Alright, so now I'm going to take my NARS concealer again and just apply this all the places I want to brighten a little bit. So that's going to be, for me, under my, down my nose, my forehead just a little bit, because don't really need to bring any more attention to my forehead head, and a little bit around the mouth area. And right under jaw. Brighten that under eye area up a little bit more. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. And I'm doing that triangle shape to really lift my face. With a damp beauty blender, I'm going to blend that all out. And to set all that concealer into place, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I bake just a little bit under my eyes. Quickly attack those under eyes because we ain't trying to crease, especially Janelle at the Oscars can't be creasing them pretty. And then any place I don't want to like shine, I'm also gonna do that. So like on the sides of my nose for me. Forehead. Any of that excess powder that's under my eyes, I'm just gonna sweep off. So now to warm up my face, I'm gonna use this MAC bronzer or mineralized skin finish in deep dark and just bronze the perimeter of my face. Also using this MAC stippling brush. To be just a little bit more bronzy, I'm taking this shade right here with my stippling brush and just applying a bit of that over those same places. And this will just make me a little glowy, bronzy, and who does not want that? To clean up that contour, I'm going to take a little bit more of that Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Just go right under. I'm not going to go all the way in. Almost directly after I put it on, I'm just going to sweep it off. And you can see that just cleans up that contour a bit. I'm still contouring. I'm going to take that same bronzer and a little brush and go ahead and contour my nose. Also looked like Janelle had a pretty strong contour on her nose, which I dig because I love a good nose contour. It doesn't look like Janelle has a lot of blush on, but I am going to put a bit of this MAC Pinch Me blush on my cheeks. I'm going to take this Cover FX liquid highlighter and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this. Like, a little of this goes a long way. I would if you're into like a really pop-in highlight, I would totally recommend doing this and buying this product for the step. So I'm just applying the littlest amount on the places I really want to highlight, and you will see how far and how bright this highlight gets. I'm gonna first blend it out just with my fingers. Like, I die. I love this highlighter. And then nose highlight and just nose contouring is like probably one of my, if not my favorite part of makeup. This was my Badescu rose water, and then I made some myself, so it's my rose water but in this bottle. And I'm gonna spray my face. For highlighter, I'm gonna take the Glow Kit again because it is so good. And I'm gonna take the shade Bubbly and just apply this. Alright, now the face makeup is done, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. In this look, her eyes just look really bronzy. Alright, I'm going to take this Morphe palette and this shade here and apply this to my crease with a Morphe M433 brush. I tilt my head back because, one, I have eyelash extensions and I don't want to mess with them, but I just find it's easier to see my crease if I tilt my head back a bit. The next shade I'm going to take is from this Lorac Pro palette and called Taupe. This will just define that crease even more. And I'm bringing it down on like the outer half of my, just the outer portion of my eyelid. Now on a little bit smaller of a brush, I'm going to take this shade. And I'm just going to focus this more on the outer portion of my eye. I'm just applying the product and blending it up. I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and use this shade, which is golden and a little bit champagne-y, and apply this to my lid. I'm going to spray it with some of that rose water. This will just make it a lot more pigmented, sort of like a cut crease in the front because she keeps that front part really defined. Moving on to the bottom, I'm just going to take those same shades and just apply them to the bottom. So she definitely has black in her waterline, so I'm going to apply a bit of this Pixie black eyeliner. And to finish off the eyes, I'm just going to take a little bit of this Better Than Sex mascara and apply it to my lower lashes. Looking at the picture, and her lips just look like a glossy lip, so then I'm just going to apply a little bit of this MAC lip gloss or lip gloss, and it's just clear. Also, I'm just going to brush out my eyelash extensions with this little spoolie. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it. If you like my videos and want to see more, please make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and also make sure to like and comment on this video. I'll see you in my next video, you guys. Bye.